In the quiet town of Ravenswood, where the shadows seemed to whisper secrets and the wind carried tales of the past, lived a girl named Emily. She was once full of life, her laughter echoing through the streets like a melody. However, as days turned into nights, something sinister crept into her world. It all began when Emily stumbled upon an old, worn-out journal at a flea market. Intrigued by the mysterious aura it exuded, she decided to bring it home. Little did she know that the journal held the stories of those who had succumbed to an otherworldly darkness. As Emily delved into the writings, an eerie weight settled upon her shoulders. Unseen eyes seemed to follow her every move, and the once familiar rooms of her house now harbored an unsettling stillness. Strange occurrences became her daily companions, flickering lights, cold whispers in the dead of night, and the sensation of an unseen presence. One evening, as she leafed through the journal, a page caught her attention. It described a ritual to communicate with the spirits of the afterlife. Driven by a mixture of curiosity and a growing sense of despair, Emily decided to perform the ritual in hopes of finding answers to the haunting questions that plagued her mind. The air thickened as Emily lit candles and drew cryptic symbols on the floor. A sense of foreboding surrounded her, but she pressed on. As she chanted the incantation, a chilling wind swept through the room, extinguishing the candles. In the darkness, a whisper echoed, a voice from the shadows, promising secrets in exchange for her sanity. From that moment, Emily's world spiraled into a nightmarish abyss. Shadows danced across the walls, taking grotesque forms that whispered tales of sorrow and despair. Sleep became a distant memory as nightmares invaded her every moment, blending seamlessly with reality. Her reflection in the mirror ceased to be her own. Hollow eyes stared back, mirroring the emptiness that had consumed her soul. Friends and family noticed the change, expressing concern for the once vibrant girl who now wandered the streets like a ghost. Emily's descent into darkness reached its peak when the spirits she had unwittingly summoned demanded payment. They craved the light that remained within her, feeding on the fragments of her shattered soul. Depression became a tangible force, a malevolent entity that clung to her every thought. Haunted by phantoms of her past and tormented by the spirits she had unleashed, Emily found herself trapped in a nightmarish existence. The town that was once her haven now transformed into a labyrinth of despair, its streets echoing with the tortured cries of lost souls. In the end, Emily became a mere shell of the girl she once was. Her laughter silenced, her eyes vacant. She roamed the town's desolate streets as a living embodiment of the darkness that had swallowed her whole. Ravenswood, once a place of quaint charm, now held a secret that sent shivers down the spine of anyone who dared to pass through its forgotten alleys. And so, the tale of Emily served as a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left undisturbed, for within the shadows lurk forces that can unravel even the strongest of spirits, leaving behind only echoes of a life that once was. The once curious town of Ravenswood recoiled in fear, its residents avoiding the streets after sunset. Whispers of Emily's haunting presence spread like wildfire, perpetuating a legend that warned of the consequences of tampering with the unknown. As the seasons changed, Ravenswood became a town frozen in time, a place where sunlight seemed to shy away from the oppressive shadows that clung to every corner. The townspeople, burdened by the weight of an unspoken terror, lived in constant trepidation. One particularly moonlit night, a brave soul named Clara ventured into Ravenswood, determined to unravel the mysteries that enshrouded Emily's tragic tale. Armed with an old journal and a lantern that flickered against the encroaching darkness, Clara tiptoed through the desolate streets. The air was thick with a palpable unease as Clara reached the heart of the town. The remnants of Emily's rituals were still visible, faded symbols etched into the cobblestone streets and a lingering sense of malevolence that hung in the air like a shroud. As Clara delved deeper into the mysteries, she stumbled upon a weathered diary, hidden away in the abandoned ruins of what was once Emily's home. Its pages told a story of desperation, a girl's futile attempt to escape the clutches of the supernatural forces that had ensnared her. The more Clara read, the more she felt the icy fingers of the unknown tightening their grip. Unbeknownst to her, Emily's tormented spirit lingered in the shadows, a specter yearning for release. Clara's quest for answers inadvertently rekindled the dormant energy that permeated the town. Strange occurrences intensified. Spectral whispers echoed through the empty streets, and shadows took on a life of their own. Clara's lantern flickered violently as an otherworldly force sought to extinguish its feeble light. Unseen eyes watched her every move, and the temperature dropped, signaling the presence of entities beyond the veil. As Clara approached the town square, a ghostly figure materialized. Emily, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Her hollow eyes fixed on Clara, conveying a silent plea for salvation. The once vibrant girl's voice, now distorted and ethereal, resonated with sorrow. With each step, Clara could feel the weight of Ravenswood's curse pressing down on her shoulders. Yet, fueled by an unyielding determination, she reached out to Emily's apparition. The diary clutched in her trembling hands emanated an otherworldly glow, casting a protective barrier against the encroaching darkness. In that pivotal moment, Clara understood the price of meddling with the supernatural. With a whispered incantation, she released Emily's spirit from its tortured existence. The shadows recoiled, and the town seemed to sigh in relief as the malevolent forces dissipated like morning mist. Ravenswood, once a haven for the eerie and the unknown, began to thaw from its frozen state. The sun, long absent from its skies, bathed the town in a warm glow. As Clara stood in the town square, she felt a sense of closure for both Emily and the town that had borne witness to unspeakable horrors. The legend of Emily became a cautionary tale, passed down through generations, a reminder that some secrets are better left buried in the shadows. Ravenswood, scarred by its haunted history, embraced a newfound serenity, and the echoes of Emily's tragic tale slowly faded into the whispers of the wind, leaving the town to rebuild from the ashes of its haunted past.